What would you say is the number one reason that some big data projects actually fail?
I think around planning and around the scope of work. So I think it's really critical that you identify early on who your stakeholders are, engage them early and define the scope of the work that you're doing.
I think the number one reason is where there is no defined business outcome or no business problem or opportunity that they're trying to target. I've seen organisations spend a lot of time with the technology, often to deliver something that it's too late for the business to take value of. So it's really about identifying the top use cases or the business outcomes that you want to achieve and then moving back from there.
I don't think people have really thought through the problem that they're trying to solve, or they don't talk with enough people to get refined what the issue is that they're looking at.
I find it highly unusual and very irregular for a big data project to fail due exclusively to the actual technology itself. In my experience, it's very rare that it's the technology. It's usually the people and the process.
Often internally it's a lack of value from the business to the big data mission, right? So you think about, we had this debate this morning about the CIO versus the CDO, right? And I threw it out on Twitter and got some interesting responses back that the CIO sees data storage and data analytics and so forth as a cost, whereas the CDO sees data storage and information as value. And it's really up to the CEO, I guess, or the people who own that business to say, we see the value in this mission, we're going to fund it. And we're not talking about infrastructure, we're talking about headcount, we're talking about solution funding.
The main reason is that they try to do too much without actually understanding the parameters and what they wish to achieve, and that goes for both the vendor that they may be working with and the purchaser of the services. There is insufficient dialogue between them. They have different objectives. The vendor is usually there to make money. The business is usually trying to achieve a business outcome, and frequently I don't think they talk the same language. So poor definition, poor understanding. Usually the projects that fail are the large ones. They have very little chance of success. Globally, 40% of all big projects, $15 million or above, fail. 17% of those projects tend to get close to taking down the organisation that tries to run them down the gurgler with them. So the question there is that our methodology isn't quite right.